You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. Man open, here is Crowder. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Setting up to throw, Flacco. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Broncos.
They go pass again with Flacco. Able to connect with Mims. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Jets can take the lead now with the extra point. Now Adam Gase has put a pair of fingers up in the air. His offense is going to go for 2. Now Flacco. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Clock now on 1st down. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Play action. Flacco. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Throw complete to Herndon. And they'll get this down to the 10. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 on a 1st down. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
On 2nd and goal, Flacco. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The former first-round pick, Kareem Jackson, there defensively.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
3rd and goal, Flacco. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better, and I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed two-point try here to get them to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot, and people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, one-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people would think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think
he'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And now a hook up downfield on second down. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Hey, let's get some penetration. Let's get some penetration. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Ready.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
53 to Mike, 53.
From the gun, it's Locke. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing again. Locke. Open man. He completes it to Judy. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets 16. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Again, they'll throw with Locke. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, but now it'll be third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Throwing his Locke on third down. And the Jets defense making things difficult there. Fourth down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth.
46 for Mike, 46. Drop deep. 46, boy. 46 to Mike. Man out.
They'll go for it. It's Locke. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 6-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts
6-yard line.
as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Flacco from the gun. He's got this one completed to Mims. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Flacco. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Flacco will take to the air again. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Chris Herndon, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Flacco to throw again on 2nd down. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman, and that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, and it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
And again, it's Flacco to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Incomplete. It's 4th down.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They do snap it. Flacco now. That is caught. It's Perriman. Brashad Perriman off to the races. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, New York.
Brashad Perriman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake.
Take over first.
You see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Check 53's mine. Check 53's mine. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll set them back 5.
Come on, baby.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Check tight. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Right there.
A final shot before half for Locke. He'll get this one to Patrick. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry. Charlie, 53's the mark. 53, check 53. Hey, we got to get this stop here.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So offside's the call, and they understandably declined it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. You can't block me. You can't block me.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Let's go. You tighten up. 53's the Mike. 53. Check 50. On the yard. Check. Check. 53's Mike. Watch the run. Mike, 53. 53. Mike.
To throw it is Locke. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Here we go. Slam. You're out. Bang, bang. SOS.
Block on the give, it's Lindsey. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
Here we go. 53's the Mike. 53.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Locke. Oh, this is caught at the 20. And all the way home for a Bronco score. Jerry Judy, 53 yards. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. And one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The 3rd quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead, and you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
First down, New York.
On first down, it's Gore. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Jets.
Now it's Gore. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2.
Yards on the pickup brings up second and 2.
To pass, Flacco. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he'll be out of bounds.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run.
That's going to be caught by Crowder. It's a Jets touchdown.
Complete to number 82.
3 touchdown passes now for Joe Flacco. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. KJ Hamler returning it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Yeah, let's get Savage. 51, Mike. Mike, 51. 51 to score.
On first and 10, here's Locke. He'll find Lindsey here. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. More muscle up front for this second and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Locke now to throw. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick.
One play at a time. Here we go.
Look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Here's Locke. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
Mike, 51. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
To throw again. Locke. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
51, Mike. 7, let's go. Check. 51.
To throw on third down. Lock. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lindsey. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Locke. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Philip Lindsay, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Right here, guys. Price 51. Mike 51. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Throwing again. Locke. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Brian Poole. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Flacco and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
40's a mark.
Now it's Flacco. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. A.J. Bouye, the fine quarterback, there to make the play defensively. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Flacco fakes the give, sets to throw. Caught by his tight end, Wesco. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
2 yards. First down, Jets.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Jet ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Another carry now for Gore. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. The Jets on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Third down.
Here's Flacco. And he finds his man Griffin.
Flacco's pass.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, New York.
They'll run on first down. Gore. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Tackle made at the
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brings up second.
From the 9, 2nd and 5. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Again, they run. Again, it's Gore. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
They'll try and push it in with Gore. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gore. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Jets will extend their lead. Now Flacco will lead them up as they're going to go for 2. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Broncos 12.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Throwing now is Locke. Locke with a quick throw out to Judy. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Locke. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Noah Fant on the touchdown pass from Drew Lock. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. Lock going to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Going deep now for Herndon. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Third down, Flacco from the gun. He finds his target, it's Crowder. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They needed 4, he doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
First down.
How about this? Flacco setting to throw it. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Von Miller in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation allows him to get home.
Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Denver, good night, everybody. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago. The Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Denver Broncos.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. Now this will make it into the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Nick Needham picks it off. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Now it's Lindsey. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd and 7, Locke incomplete. Xavier Howard with a good coverage that time as he was there and knocked it away.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Throwing his Locke on 3rd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Hamler now to return it. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Locke trying again after the pick 6. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Okay, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Dolphins add on to their lead.
Jason Sanders.
Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Goes 1st down.
Here's Locke to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Locke. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. That'll be caught for a Dolphin touchdown. It's Williams. Preston Williams there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Hamler now to return it. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Locke will try again on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a first down. They look to throw. It's Locke. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Lock again here on 2nd and 10. Open man, he completes it to Judy. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Again, it's Lock. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this out in a hurry to Parker. A gain of 6 there on first.
Complete to Devontae Parker. It's a big